Hello, fine folks, and welcome to Booghy Plays. Tonight, uh, this monstrosity, which is called, let's go a bit more like this. Hello, which is called Claustrophobia, is 16 something, 1643. Let's go like this with a gazillion minis, which I have to place down so it won't sit in the frame. It is what it is. It's a proper monstrosity, and you'll see why, and we'll speak at the end a bit about it. So tonight, because we have played Claustrophobia 2 days ago. Let's go to here. I'm not alone with the D.
Hello.
Because and then we said, okay, let's play this one. If we're still on, if we're on it, we're on it. Let's play this one and then do some comparisons and see how things stand. And then for our viewers, the people who watch us and decide if they want to buy something or not, they will know if they would want to buy this one or hunt the older version with the expansion. I will talk about what this one has built inside it and what the other ones also have. So we will play the same. Sorry for that. We'll play the same scenario that we played on stream 2 days ago, on Sunday, yesterday. There's going to be some differences because the newer version has some things built into the scenarios which were not in the main game, but I think there can be retro added. They can be brought rather easily if you have the expansion, yeah, you will see how it works. We made some small rules, 2 rule errors. And we will speak about this when we did it yesterday on the stream. We did 2 small rule errors, which made her life a bit harder, made my life a bit easier. So we'll see tonight. Most likely we'll do no errors, and fingers crossed. Let's see who's the best tonight.
Look into my eyes when you do that.
Okay.
May the best demon win.
May the best demon win. Yes. And you'll see how much big of a game is this one compared to the other one. So without further ado, I would say let's go to Claustrophobia 1643.
Yes. Let's go.
Hello.
Hello.
Well, as you can probably see, and if you have watched the other stream,
this is a biggie.
These are. I will not. It's absolutely the same scenario. I think it has also the same. It has a booklet, and on the booklet you can find
the story.
The story is the same story. Should I read the same story? Mm-hmm. Should I? Mm-hmm. It says the situation has become worrisome, continually suffering ever more violent onslaughts. The humans have not had any time to build proper defenses. There are always demons left to galvanize the hordes of troglodytes. The outlook was particularly bleak for the hours to come, when the Council of New Jerusalem sent word to the Redeemer of a new discovery. While studying maps of the catacombs, the authorities had come across a pit far deeper than any other they have ever charted. It was obvious that most of the demonic forces were coming from the abyss. From that moment, the objective was no longer to simply hold back the waves of infernal creatures, but to truly stop their troops for a while. The Redeemer and his soldiers have been sent below once again, this time carrying bags of explosives. So she will have the explosives. So D will, in this scenario, D will start with the leader, which is the Redeemer, which has the gifts of assembly and sacrificial strike. These give her some special abilities, and she has a condemned scout that has a grenade. That's the grenade. Okay, and another condemned scout, and the condemned brute that has a steel shield. Okay, switch them around.
Yep.
Place it like this so people can see that you have the steel
okay.
shield. Okay, it's good. People can see it now.
It's way wider.
Way wider, way bigger, way. It's a. Oh, yeah.
A beast indeed.
A beast indeed. Now, my demons. Let's go to my demons. So remember the small footprint which had now I have 2 hellhounds which I did not have. I have the monster that is it's this huge mini with these big boards.
A huge mini.
I have a tough troglodyte here. I can place 2 tough troglodytes. You know what?
Okay.
I couldn't care less. I will place this one in here. If I need it. I will have some dice. D will have her dice too. I have 6 dice in here.
We have cooler dice this time.
We'll show it. And this is my board. The board that I play things on it. These are my event. This is my event deck. D has her own.
Yep,
and now, as you can see here, I have less spaces where to place my dice. These ask for dice. The demon does not ask for dice. The demon is it has the attributes of now this is more symbology heavy than the other one was. So this is the
impressive.
It's impressive, so no one can escape me, and this is
bodyguard.
It's a bodyguard, so he can get a hit if somebody else gets a hit and could get destroyed. This one could get that hit. Hello to anyone who are joining us tonight. I will start with 4 TP. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 and 1, 4. I better.
The TP are now those crystals.
Okay, I'll place this one in here. Great. If I need it, if we need it, I'll have it in here. We also have these, which are called, well, it's the
dead points. What are they called? Because I don't. I'm looking for.
So practically, when we get a hit point, we place it here. And
they are called damage markers.
Damage markers, yes. And yeah, I think this is what we see here. So
just it.
Now
we have some new.
Why are those?
Oh, because I arranged them for that camera.
No.
For a tiny bit. Okay. Is it
sorry? Let's
straight now.
Oh, well, I'll place the other camera in a second. Yeah. So.
We also have here some new combat dice. Both of us have, so I have smaller, newer, cooler dice. And Booghy also has. And the combat dice is different this time.
I think it's a tiny bit better.
It's still not
perfect, is it?
Nope. It could disturb my strategy.
Could disturb your strategy.
Yes.
Yeah, it's perfect this way. We leave it like that. It is what it is. And we have a better camera for you. Hopefully, the fight cam is going to be a tiny bit better. I've changed a bit some things. Hope I've hit it well. So yeah, it's gonna start in here. Everything is gonna start there. And yes, we have, so in this scenario, D needs to find in the last 4 tiles there is an exit tile that she needs to stand on that tile
With one warrior.
with one warrior. She needs to resist for 2 rounds practically. The round that she arrives, and then she needs to wake up there practically at the beginning of the next round.
Mm-hmm. So yeah. Okay.
And I think we are ready to start playing. Surviving. You survive.
I'm surviving.
Yeah, let's see if am I all right? Yeah, you can see me, you can see her. Let's start playing. So
I'm more relaxed.
this I will kindly ask you to put it there because yeah.
This was just to show.
Yep.
You can see it there.
Let's see.
I did the thing. You still don't like it, don't you?
No, I don't, and I'll.
Stop the camera.
No, I will just place it if you don't mind. Yeah. 1 second. 1 second. So let's go back here. You can start to do your turn.
I can start doing my turn. So I have 4 beautiful-ish warriors, heroes, and I'm gonna roll for them. So 3 1s and a 6. I am so talented. What's new? I have these cards, these hero cards. I don't know if they're hero cards. Instinct cards. They give me some ability, and I have certain spots where I can get them if I place a die on these lines. So I have 3 1s and a 6. Sacrificial strike, I need to remember what it does. At the end of a human player's preparation.
This game does not have player rates because you make a €100 game and you do not place with everything so big, and you do not make player rates for every player because that means you're smart. Okay, sorry.
We are starting the fight.
Please take that one a tiny bit lower. Yes, perfect.
It's in my head.
Okay.
Hi! Okay, so at the end of my preparation phase, a warrior with this gift can strike a warrior of the choice on the same tile. It's not really... I'm looking at Sacrificial Strike, what it does. I don't think I'm gonna use it right now. I'll go with 1.
So, because she places the 1 there, she will now have what movement? What are your values?
1 movement.
Okay.
3 combat.
And defense?
And 3
defense.
Defense. Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with 1 in here. 1 in here and 6 in here probably.
Okay, and that gives her for every, as you saw in the other one, for every warrior, she will have values for movement, combat, and defense.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So I need to discover as much as possible.
Okay.
So with the first scout, I would like to discover in here.
Okay.
This is a.
So I have to
tunnel.
I have to take it. This is a tunnel.
It's a fog tunnel.
It's a fog tunnel.
What does it do? The fog tunnel.
The fog tunnel says that
all warriors in here
have a 6 defense.
And warriors means also my heroes and his.
Okay. what we played. So this is a thing that we played wrong in the other scenario, in the playthrough. This is the first thing that, and I will explain what the other one that we played wrong. So is whenever, so she does not need to spend 1 point to discover and spend 1 to move. This is what this is how we played. It just needs 1. She moves here. And that's it. She has discovered this tile. Now on the tiles, it says that this can hold, this one can hold 5 of each. This one can hold 3 of each.
Yeah, this is a cool thing.
Okay.
Okay, so that was 1. Second one in here. What is this? This is the water. Is that the water?
This is the water tile. Yes.
Okay, I have to move in there and add my movement there.
She needs to end. So
yeah, it's a flooded tunnel.
It's a flooded tunnel. She all her movement to move in here, all her movement to move outside. So she cannot move more than once.
All right. In here. This is a devouring pit. For every warrior on this tile at the start of their preparation phase, the controlling player, as in me right now, rolls a combat die, and if the result is higher than 4, I take a hit from myself.
So the preparation phase was the phase where she places her dice.
Yes, and with the last one, I'm gonna go in here. That is that. Your turn, please.
So, I will then start to do some things. I need to roll, as always, I'll roll 3 dice. I'll roll a 3-3-2. So let's allocate. 1 I'll allocate here. And unlike the other board, the original game where I can place as many dice as I want and draw as many cards as I want, here I can only draw 1 card. I can look at 3 and pick 1. Look at this one. Again, following threat phase. This is demonic. The demons are frenzied. I like the demonic rage. Sorry. I couldn't have. Yeah. I'll take the under the sign of the demon. As you can see, these cards do not have any more artwork as the older ones have. This one I'll place at the bottom. It says to place it in a discard pile. I'll place it at the bottom. That's it. That's one. Another one, I'll place it here and I'll get 3 more TPs. I start with 4. I'm gonna spend 2 plus 3. This is a 5er. No, and let's see what I do with the last one. I could either leave it here for the next round, but I cannot. I could leave it here. I can get a movement of +1 on my troglodytes if I leave it here, but I don't think I want to be honest with you. I'm gonna place it also here. I can place I can place 3 dice in here, and I'll get 3 more threat points. And now I'll spend 5 of these threat points to summon a demon.
And
this is another thing that we played wrong last round. It says that but I have no more openings.
Yes, that's something I wanted to check. Can you still add demons in here?
So, in order to spawn, this is a thing that we played wrong. In order to spawn, you need to spawn on a tile that has an opening So I do think this one you could come from outside on this one. It should be logical.
Yeah, that's how I also see it.
But it's not explained. So it has to, one, it has to have an opening. Two, it has to not have a human in there. So for me, this is kind of, I could not spawn this round. Which, if this happens, practically gives her a huge advantage because she can move all the way around. And this is a thing which is, this rulebook is why I think is so bad, in my opinion. It doesn't explain this, but I do think here on the exit tile, you should be able to spawn.
I would agree with you. We can make this a house rule. Because otherwise you will be at a big disadvantage if I keep.
So the only way I could spawn is if I place here.
Sorry.
I think if I place here, I think I needed at least a 7. What does that mean? Placing at least a 7, it means I would need to spend all my dice. I cannot spawn anything. Mainly. I need to place here and then spend all my dice practically because it needs a 7 or plus. And these dice are 1 to 3. And this is a thing which never happened until now.
For you to not have.
Yeah. Or I think, this one, if I have an 8 or plus, I can span everywhere even if there is a player there, if I remember correctly. These are terribly expensive and it's very hard to use. I mean, I wouldn't use it if you ask me. Wait 1 second, because I can't see the chat. Now I'm realizing that I can't see the chat. Why aren't you? Okay. So, because it says, this is a thing which in the rules, this is the rule book, right? Playing the game, the infernal player. It says that
Tile with an opening. Empty tile.
yeah. So tile, it says the infernal chooses the tile or tiles which can brought into play, taking into consideration any of the occupation limits. See movement tile occupation rule below, and the following 2 restrictions. The tile must have at least 1 unexplored opening. An opening is considered unexplored when it does not lead to another tile. Warriors that are brought into play that during the threat phase can act normally following the. But this one. Is this?
No, that's not an opening.
You sure?
Well, this is not connected to here. It's blocked by this panel. At least this is how I see it. Do you have any explanation for? Is there an explanation for the main tile?
Yeah. No explanations. It's a bad rule book.
That is a 20.
It's made by the French.
Poisson.
So yeah, can I spawn in here or I cannot?
you ask me, you can. If you ask,
Could you look on BGG, because it's a thing which never happened to me right now, and I would like to know.
can you spawn on
Exit tile. Yeah, there's nobody with us which we can help. We're very.
tile clarification? I was completely blocked. This was in scenario 2. Excellent. Somebody else had that issue.
And
I don't think the exit picture itself does, but if it's an exit, no answer. No answer.
yeah, leave it to the French. Maybe someone else had the same issue. So,
Reddit?
huh?
Reddit?
Okay.
Wait, because they're Reddit. Okay. No, Reddit doesn't help.
Yeah. So I'd say, in order to not lose time on something, on a rule that is just not there.
Okay. You would like to spawn there? Again, allow that. We can call that a house rule. I need a little hammer.
But if I use my dice to use a 7, it's just, I mean, it's uber costly. The game is hard enough the way it is for me. So
How's the scenario called?
the scenario is
Not the survivors, it's
the possessed. No, turning the tide. Hello to anyone who joined us.
yeah, I don't know. I'd say you can do that, but this is just me. This is just me agreeing.
Yeah. Okay. You agree?
Yes, I agree.
Or should I do it in another way?
No, I agree. It has 3 openings.
So it has 3. It says that it has 3 openings, right?
Somebody says on BGG.
So it normally I could not spawn in here.
Good. I will agree.
Yeah. So normally I cannot spawn. There's nothing I can do. Practically. Because, and the bad part is the fact that this one just moves once. Everything moves just once, and you're going to block every time you're going to block the entrance. And so I will always have to place my dice in here in order for me to.
This has many openings, so I will not block all of them.
Oh yeah, those are that one has more entrances. Yeah, you're right.
But this is a lucky case, because maybe
Yep,
could not.
It is what it is. So I cannot. If we look to the rules, I cannot spawn.
Really? No house rules?
No, I cannot spawn.
Oh. Okay.
So wait, I'll do something else then.
Okay.
I'll place this one that I got I'll place it back. I'm gonna take all these dice. I'm gonna keep my 4. I'm gonna place everything back. And I think this one would allow me, because I have 6, I have an 8.
The string is all right, right?
It should be. It looks
Can
alright.
check.
It says that I don't know if you have managed to know, but I'm not liking this version as I liked the other one. They managed to make a worse version. The trigger that is represented by an icon. Page 11. Oh, so bad. It says the player must stop. During the threat phase, the Inferno player can bring their warriors into play, ignoring the empty tile restriction. So I can bring someone wherever. I'm gonna spend 3. I'm gonna bring 3 troglodytes, and I'm gonna bring it here. And I'm gonna fight you in here. What's this one has? What value of defense has this one?
5.
Oh, and these two?
This has 3.
Okay.
And the other one has...
No, these have 6 because these are on a folk tile.
Yes. This has
3? I'm gonna come here.
But keep in mind
Yes.
that at the end...
I'm gonna spawn in here.
Okay.
And now I'm gonna... All of these have 1 die. Because they have a combat, so the troglodytes have a combat, it shows you here, of 1. So that means 1 die. Has a defense of 3 and the movement of 1. So let's take the... So I'll take 1 die. So I have to give him at least a 3, yeah, in order to hit him. Let's see. Oh no, I gave him a 2. No hit. So this one moves away.
Okay. At the end of its turn.
A 1. This one moves away. No hit. A 4. I gave you a hit with this one, and this one moves away.
Okay.
Okay.
Done?
Yes.
I wanted to check, but I'm not sure. When should I take my cards? At the end of the turn, or I think at the end of the turn I should take these cards. So I'm gonna take
Okay.
2 of them.
You take 2 of them. Yes.
Oh, first of all, I need a combat die, please. Please be a small number. Please be a small number. Please be a small number. That's a 2?
Yes.
Oh, I thought it's a 5.
So you take no hit.
I take no hit from myself. 1, 1, 4, 5. Okay. So 1. Actually, a 4, a 5, a 1, and another 1. And my cards are... These are my cards. I get some... I either play them, so they can be played in 2 ways. I either play them for this part here that gains me an advantage, either a gift or something else, a talent, we will see. Or for the other part that allows me to change 1 die into this value. I can only play 1 card per hero, not more in the same turn. I will play none this time. So I want to start moving. With Mr. Brute, I'm gonna lovely.
Yeah, but he's going to get all the way over there. Okay.
Okay. With that, with this one, I need to get out. I can't get out.
Well, you cannot get out. You can get out.
That's flawed.
Yeah, but you need to spend all your movement to get out.
Oh, true that. So I kind of wasted one
Sorry, I'll place it
movement.
like this.
Yeah. Okay. And with the third and fourth, so with the third, how do you place this one? This is another fog. In here. And this guy has two, right? Yes, he has two. So one to come here, and the second one to discover this beautiful alarm. How are you placing it?
And that's
Okay, that
because of that.
triggers something for you.
Because that says that I roll one more die next to on my phase.
Yes.
So I'll roll 4 instead of 3.
Yes.
Okay.
That's it.
That's it.
Yes.
And because I couldn't really spawn and do some damage, now it's kind of hard for. Oh, yeah,
You
it's very
have
hard.
free space here.
Yeah, I don't. But these move only one. They said that the original one was more tilted towards the demon player, but this one I feel it's very much tilted towards the
hero.
The heroes, yeah. So one, draw 3, keep 1. I'm gonna keep this one that I drew already. Another one is going to be, I'm gonna come in here and get a 3. I'm gonna come once more to get another 3 because I need to summon.
Another one bites the dust.
Yeah, so that's 2. And I have one more die, which I need to assign. You know what I'm going to assign is still here. It doesn't give me anything. I'll get 3 more. And because of that, I'm going to spend 5 to take out the demon, to summon it, and I'm going to summon it in here. Then I'm going to spend 3 more to summon one hellhound, which I'm going to summon it also in here.
Okay.
Okay. And now I should fight you.
You should.
I'm gonna come. What's his defense?
4.
So I'm gonna come. What's his defense?
3.
So his defense is 4. His defense is 3. I'm gonna come in here.
Wait, do them one by one.
So come with this one in here. How many dice? 3 dice, right? Let's see what happens. I need 4. This is 3, right? I need these 3s. Okay, let's see some 3s. 5, 5, 4, and 3. 3 hits to this one. Assign 3 hits. So, where do you assign it?
One in here, one in here, and the last one.
I did some damage.
You broad.
Yes. Now, this one will come in here.
Another one bites the dust.
And let's do some more damage. I have 4 dice. I need at least 4s. Let's try 4s, 4s, 4s. I need a lot of 4s. Man, 2 6s, 2 5s. These are 6s. I hope you can see the 5s. You need to assign 4 damage to that one. To this one. Right? That one is kind of out of the play. Oh no! You need to assign 8 damage to this one.
Oh, sweet.
So she needs to assign, because this one is in here. This doubles the values. So instead of 4, she gets 8.
You would enjoy the game.
So that one is dead. But
You're starting to enjoy the game more.
these ones here are so far away. And I need to move in there. So these 3 will move in here.
And that's about it.
And that's about it.
Poor thing.
And
Okay. I don't get any cards. I got 3 dice. It's ugly. 1, 6, and 6. That's adorable.
sorry.
Almost adorable. So 1, 6. I forgot again.
This one is ditto. Ditto.
Forgot again. Can hit a warrior the choice on the same tile.
Place that there because it's not a problem if you have the... Place it in front of you.
I don't want to. I need defense, man. I need defense.
Yeah, but it's right now. So the main issue for me right now is I need to run all the way up there.
I will. I'm going to use this gift with
Okay.
Mr. Redeemer. This says the warrior gains prescience. Prescience means that if I discover with him, oh no, not with him. With this one. If I discover with this one, with the scout,
No, sorry.
then I can look at 3 tiles instead of the first one.
And choose.
Choose which one I place and the order in which I place the other 2 back.
Yep.
So this is the first thing I'm gonna do. Gonna do some. Okay.
So you're discovering in here, right?
What is this one doing? This is. Sweet. So, not cool, man. And I choose how I place it. I'm gonna put them back like this. So this has 1. This tunnel is a narrow one, it can only hold one worker.
One worker.
One worker.
These are not workers. It's the
One
hero.
hero. One warrior.
Okay.
That's it. Then I will move only for you to not get too close to me. And with the last one, I can try to hit you.
Here? You want to fight here?
Yeah, why not? Can I have a die, please?
Yes. Let's see what happens.
What's your value?
It's 3 or 4. 4.
It's exactly a 4. You will suffer 1 hit. Well, it's not.
Okay, so it's a 4, right? Okay.
Do I roll it again?
No, you don't roll it again. So I have 1 damage, right? On my Hellhound. So 1 damage. Take this one. Let's place a damage on my Hellhound. I am damaged once, but not good.
Okay, and I will also discover.
I have a few dice in here for you too.
Okay. Discover this. Another narrow tunnel. Then.
My turn?
Yes.
So I'll take 3 dice. Let's roll. Might need to move more like this because I have 3 threes, man. So let's see. 1 for sure I'm going to use in here. I'm going to draw 3 and keep 1. This warrior against the ranged attack. Oh, I want this one because I will need it. This one I will need it. So let's take this one. Gain the beginning of following threat phase. Courage token. Yeah. So no. Also the demonic rage, and I'll gain the frenzy and talent. The frenzy and talent is you reroll dice. But this is, I also need this one. I really need that one. Okay, so I did that. Now, these two, I could place both in here to get 1 more movement, and I think I'm going to do it for the troglodytes. Because I kind of need it, to be honest with you. I would like to go here and get some more of these. Some more TPs, threat points. But I need, or I could use these here. It also needs 2 dice. I don't know why it has space for 6 dice. 5 dice when the minimum is 1. I don't know. Don't ask me why. French. +1. This one gives me +1 movement at the beginning of the next infernal player preparation phase. So that would, he would move twice. Question is, do I need that or do I need this? I'm gonna go, no, let's go here. And I'm gonna go twice. Let's do that. So I'm gonna go twice. Once, twice in here.
Oh, wait. All I wanted.
Twice in there. Then, in there, we're gonna fight. We're gonna have a proper fight. So that's 3 dice. What's the value?
3.
A 3? I need at least a 3. Come on.
What's the rules of the tower?
So this is a, so wait for it. So
No, I
look at me,
don't
look at me,
wait.
look at me. This is a 3. This is a 6.
Alright.
So whichever way would have stopped,
Okay.
it's a
Next.
hit. So I have 1 hit. So this one attacked. Another 3. 1 more.
This might be very fast.
And a 2. The last one misses. He bites the dust. Okay.
What are you doing next?
Now this one comes in here. And I'm gonna try to bite hard.
Okay.
So I need 3 dice.
That one has a 5.
Has a value of 5.
Yes.
Three sixes. I say 3 6s. Do you think we're gonna have 3 6s?
No.
I have a 6, a 4, and a 1. 1 hit.
That's enough. More than enough.
But didn't I already hit this one?
No. Did you hit it last round?
Yes.
No. No, not that one.
Yes, I hit it last round.
Oh, and I placed for the other. Sorry. Excellent. Sorry. Sorry. It did not affect anything because they placed here.
Okay.
And... Sorry, my bad. Sorry.
So, okay.
Okay. I see. Yeah, that makes sense. That's awful. But it makes sense. Okay. Are you done? Are you moving with this beast or is he relaxing, chillaxing?
Which one?
The ugly one. The ugliest.
The ugly ducking.
That's not an ugly duck. I'm sorry, that's
think we
an
have this one
offense
too.
to the ducks. We have another camera?
Yes.
Cool. The ugly.
Yeah, I cannot hit with anything. I want to move with that one, but I don't know where to move. If I'm gonna come in here, it's not helpful for me. If I would hope that she will come through here, and I hopefully it will be a tile that will take her that way. Hopefully. And I don't know, to be honest with you. I don't know. So,
H. Are you done? Are you leaving the beast there?
yes.
Chillax. So I took my cards already. I have 2 2s and a 6. Actually. Oh, this was good. So I'm gonna use this card in order to make a 4. So 1, 2 will become a 4. Then a 6 in here and a 2 for this booger. And I don't want anything else. So first things first. I'm gonna use the Redeemer, the Sacrificial Strike, which says that I can, right, did I understand it correctly? I can hit you because you are on my, we are on the same. So at the end of a preparation, can hit a warrior of their choice on the same tile. If the human rolls more or equal to 4, the holder of the gifts.
So you were saying?
At the end of the human player's preparation phase, the warrior with the gift can strike a hit on a warrior of their choice on the same tile. If the human player rolls, so I roll a combat die. If the result is more or equal to 4, the holder of the gift, so me, I suffer a gift. This gift can be used twice per human player's preparation phase. I don't understand. Also suffer, the holder of the gift also suffers a hit. Oh, okay. So if I hit you, I also suffer 1 hit. What's the purpose of this?
What's that? The sacrificial strike?
Yes.
Well, it's the you can also hit. You will take a hit, but you will also take a hit.
So I can. Okay. 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 So I roll 1 die for all 3 of them.
Yes.
Can I get those dice out, please?
Okay. A 6. Guess what? She hits a 6, so this one goes away.
So only one of yours goes away.
Yes.
I want to move then.
Okay. Also, you'll move there.
I first want to hit them, so I will move 1 more combat die before moving.
Oh, okay.
Can you get that one out, please?
This doesn't matter.
Maybe it hits it and I don't want to.
Okay. And she just hit 6s. But you get a hit too, right?
No, this was after preparation phase, so this is different.
So why did you roll 2 dice?
So the first one was because of the sacrificial strike.
Okay, so you get a hit, so you should have gotten 1
I
too.
got 1 hit.
Oh, okay.
And the second one was
okay.
part of my action.
Okay.
We are in my action part, so before I move, I wanted to hit
Okay.
before I move here.
So let's take it down, all of it. Okay? Like this, because where are we going to go then on? This is a table hog.
So this is the booby trap that says this effect is triggered only the first time a human warrior enters. The Inferno player rolls a die, please. If it's 3 or more, I will suffer a hit.
And I'm gonna... come on, at least a 3. Yes, a 6. I think we're rolling 6.
After resolution of the effect, the player places a triggered effect token on this tile action. So, or we just keep in mind that we used it and...
What should we play there?
After resolution of the effect, the player places a triggered effect token on this tile icon. I think
okay.
this is to remember that this tile was used.
Yeah, it was used. Okay.
Okay, I take another hit.
So which one is the one that has very little hits? Is this one?
It has no hits. I have a movement of 2 with it. Yep. Oh, this is just for you.
Here, with this one,
You can always bring in play your troglodytes.
I can always bring troglodytes in there.
Sweet. After that, I have a second one I want to also discover in here. This is another narrow tunnel. How are you placing it? Like this, or like this, or maybe like this. How would you wish?
Nope. Like this.
Okay. And with the last one that has a combat value of 2.
A 1 and a
have
5.
A 5, so I hit you once.
Here?
Yeah.
Okay. You hit my
And
doggo.
also, I would like to place another tile, if it's possible. Another alarm for you.
No, we have to place all of these like that, please. Because that's life. This is it's just a very annoying table gobbler. Yep. The way the tiles come out, just
It's kind of impossible to predict them, so you just need to have the biggest table in the world.
Oh, and I'll roll one more die because of this.
Yep.
And this one just there.
I think it can stay right here in the middle. You can place it in here if you want. Or in here.
Nah. This is just awful. And let's see what do we get. This is what we get. Although I have tried. But let's see if I go a little bit wider.
Would suggest not.
It's the best that I could. It is what it is. I don't think I could get a better shot than this one. That's just a 1.
Yes.
She will find that one very fast, and I will be in because that one has absolutely no hits.
Yes, but you can spawn in there.
So I'll roll 4 dice. This one, so I there's nothing I can do with this one. Absolutely nothing. I don't know if I could respawn it. It doesn't say in the rules. I just spend 5 and I place it here. Can I do that?
I don't know. Can you respawn something that's already in play?
Because this one I can bring in play twice, as far as I can remember. 4 dice. So 3. Let's go to my player board. So could have done this. Could have gone a little bit to the right, and move these also a tiny bit.
What's his name?
It's just the dude. It's the Scrooge, the Scourge. I don't remember what value, but okay, I'm gonna place this on here, and I'm gonna get 3. And I have 3 more dice that I can assign. I will, sorry, this is a 2. So I'll take 2 cards and keep 1. Toxic gas. Okay, choose a die and allocate it with the value of your choice. Let's take toxic gas, which says to choose a tile, roll a combat die for each human warrior. It needs a 3, so I can get him a hit. So let's use this one. And I have 2 more dice, which I can place in here, both of it, to get +1 on my movement. But I don't need the +1, to be honest with you. I don't need a +1. So this one to move all the way, that needs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need 4 rounds to take it all the way there. So this is blocked in here. It's just there's nothing. I feel so blocked by everything. It's just, I don't know. So I would be allowed to take this twice, but it feels like because this is blocked in here, and I cannot move faster than 2, as much as I'd want to. I'm just gonna do a 4. I'm gonna move twice with this one, 1 with this one, 1 in here. Or I will do something else. Nope, I will not do that. I'll take these 2. I'll just move once. It is what it is. I'll get 2 more of these. I'm gonna spawn with 3. I'm gonna spend 3, and I'm going to spawn. Oh no, I can't, because I need to give this one a die. So I'll need to give this one a 2. A 2 does not. Aha, I have a 1. I'll give it a 1 so I can have the dice. Yeah. I need to give him a die. I need to allocate a die in order for this one to hunt. For the Hellhound to hunt. I have these cards. I should use ones. To gain +1, +1, +1. Okay. Now, I will spawn. So I spent 3 to spawn this one. I'm gonna give him. I will take another die. I am allowed when I spawn him. I'm allowed to. So I'll give it a 1, and I'm going to place it in here. I can spawn in here. Only troglodytes? Oh no, I can spawn it anyways because I have an entry here.
An opening, you want to
An
say?
opening, yeah.
Mhm.
So I can spawn it there. Can see something? No. Oh, that's useless. Let's go back here. So I'll place this one here to fight. So that's one more thing. So that's one. Then I'll spend 3, 2 more to take 2 more troglodytes. I'll spawn them here. So I have 3, I have 1 in here. How much defense does this one have?
6.
This has a 6. This one?
That one has 4.
That one has 4.
Yes.
Let's fight him. So I'm gonna come in here with this one. This one has 3. So I need... How much do I need? So I have a 3. Sorry. So that's... Oh, I spawned for nothing there because only 1 can come in there. 1 per each. I need at least 3 4s. 3 4s for me. 5 5 5. 3 5s. Finally some hits to him. This one attacks here with 3. How much defense does this one have?
3.
A 3. Let's roll. How many free spots does that one have?
2.
2. Okay, I need 2 3s at least. 2 3s at least. 2 6s and a 2. So he's dead, right?
Yep.
That one is dead too. So she has 2 dead. Okay. So these 2 are dead. So this does not move along, but this one has a lot of chances. This one has a lot of chances.
Do they? Do they really?
So this one has a 6 defense. Right? I need a 6. Do you think I'm going to get a 6 from 1 die? It's probably not going to happen. So...
Turning the tide is our scenario?
2. Yeah, turning the tide. I only placed a 2, so this one is useless to me. Okay, your turn.
Done?
Yes.
I expect it to be dead. I expected more from you, mister.
Okay, it's impossible.
2 and 2.
Yeah, but you have cards which can change things.
Not enough. Not enough, really.
So for streaming purposes, let's do something. This part of the world is dead. Let's move everything for streaming purposes to the right, to the center, right? Because this part is dead.
Yep.
And it's a tiny bit better this way.
Mm-hmm.
And now we
So,
can do something like this.
life is not pretty. I will use this in order to make 1 2 into a 5, and I cannot do anything for the other one, so I will have only one worker. So good for myself. Taken out. So I have 2 movement. First of all, I will use 1 combat die. Can we bring this one back?
Which one? Yeah, you can. Okay.
Where is its place?
Yeah, here. Really?
You take 1 hit with this puppy.
I take 1 hit with that puppy.
The last hit with the puppy.
Why the last hit? Because that's not the one. That's
That's not the one. Oh,
This is the one.
Oh.
So I'll
Too
just
bad.
take a hit. I'll take it. No, I can't take it.
You.
I'll take it
No.
from here. I'm gonna place it in here.
And then I'm gonna move once in here.
Hey, she
And
found the tile.
You have to kill me soon.
And if I don't kill her next round, she won the game.
Okay, that's it.
That's all your turn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
If you can move twice, you have big chances. You can spawn in here, right?
Yeah, I can spawn in there. Yeah.
Yours don't matter, as in empty tile, right?
Wait a second. You cannot. That's elusive. That's elusive, right?
Yes.
That's why he can go. So normally he would not be able to go because it's 1 against 1.
Yeah.
But he's elusive.
He has the foot of the heel of Achilles.
Sorry, yours. So that one is elusive.
Yeah.
That's why he was able
To escape
from there.
from the ugly beast. Yes.
So let's use these. First thing, in the threat phase. Oh, this is the prep. Let's do the preparation one, right?
Yes.
I'll get 3 dice. Let's roll for this one. It's a 4. I think it gets a hit or something because it's on this one.
Oh. Yeah, it gets a hit.
Who cares? I need 3 dice to roll. Oh, 3 dice, 3. So I needed a 1. I needed a 1 for this one. So I needed to roll a 1 because the Hellhounds is, and I have nothing to reroll. Nothing to reroll. So that's life. Let's do first this one. So I'm going to get I'm going to get 3 and keep 1. Let's see, and I will use probably those.
You have 4 cards there. 4 cards.
Without this one. Okay, I will take this one. And I'm going to use some of these cards and try to stop her. Because it's kind of hard. If I'll manage to, that it's kind of hard to beat. Because I only have, so that's a 3, a 2. So if you look at my
Your
Hellhounds
cannot move.
Why cannot? It can move.
I'm asking.
Yeah, he can move. But I only have 3 and a 2. And I have no chance to reroll. So the 2 gives me 3 movement, 1 hit, 1 die, 3 defense, or 1, 1, and 1. So it doesn't really help me now, does it?
The first one gives you what? 3 movement, 1 combat, and
Yes, 3 movement, 1 combat, 3 defense. So I'll just use the 3 in here because yeah, that's
use
it.
whichever one helps you the most with the others.
And then I'm gonna add
You're gonna add what?
I wanted to do something with this too, but there's nothing I can do with this too. I wanted to add some troglodytes, but I have here already 3.
You have
So-
2.
2, I can bring another. Sorry, I can bring another one in here, so I can have 3.
Yeah. Well, 3 is better than 2.
But there's not a lot I can do. So let's do this. This is useless. It's the mother of all uselessness. This die. I'll place this on here because it doesn't really. I couldn't care less. So, I will use my cards. The first one is Toxic Gas. Place this during the threat phase. Choose a dial, roll a combat die for each human warrior on it for a score greater than equal to 3. The warrior suffers a hit. So I need to score at least a 3. I scored a 4. So you get a hit.
Oh,
That one.
what a surprise.
Then I'm gonna say this one. Play this card during a threat phase. Choose a demon or a hellhound to gain +1/+1 or +1. So I'm gonna give it to this hellhound this round. So this one has +1/+1. It has 2 dice. This is the main thing. And then I'm gonna use this one, which says tough during the threat phase. Place a tough troglodyte on the tile of your choosing. Only taking into account the tile occupation limit. I'm gonna come in here. I'm gonna come with this one in here, and I'm gonna try to kill you.
Okay.
And I have 2 dice. I have 4 dice, and you have how many? And you have she has so from 4 dice I need to hit her twice. Let's go. So how many? Which one is it?
This one.
Yeah. So he has 2, right? Let's see if. Oh, sorry for that. So 2 hits, a 6 and a 3. What's his value?
3.
Oh, I killed him.
You're the happy winner of the game.
Yeah, but no, it's not all. Normally, you could come with this one all the way there.
Oh yeah?
Yeah,
Is that over?
it's not it if you forfeit the game, but I don't think you have a chance. I think I would probably kill you in the meantime. This one has how many? It doesn't have a lot of. He has 2, right? I could. So this one could hit here. Oh, I gave him 1. I gave him a 6. So I gave him 1. So most likely he would die.
Tie.
Congratulations. Wait 1 second. Let's see what's the. It says in order for you to win, the rule
I
book.
need to end up with 1 warrior on the exit / this tile with What is this?
A Western warrior who is not exhausted, beginning their activation on the stash tile, uses the explosive and crosses the well leading to the bowels of hell.
Yeah.
I kept open the bowels of hell by killing that warrior. So I managed. I got some bad
I'm
rolls,
happy.
some lucky rolls.
You happy? Are you happy? Are the dogs happy?
I'm not very happy
Why not?
because
You won.
yeah,
What's your issue, dude?
there's some things which I think makes this game less enjoyable than the other one.
Well,
So let's go to two players. Let's not. So we've played that one. The same scenario. On the other one, I won, but on the other one, you should have won, because if I would have played right, I would not be able to get to you. If I would have spawned right, I spawned.
yeah, and I, it was very hard for me to walk,
To move also.
to move.
So on this one I won, but I won fair and square. I didn't cheat. On the other one you should have won. On the other one,
Probably. We don't know for sure.
we kind of know for sure because you would have moved faster, if you ask me. So tell me, what are your thoughts? So the things that I don't like is, for example, these have absolutely no artwork on it. The cards. All the other cards have artwork on it. The Terror has a card. The Tough Troglodyte has artwork. Everything has artwork. This one it's just, I don't like it. These are too big, man. Too big.
Yeah, way too big.
Also on these, also too big.
Wait, no.
Um,
Too much. I don't get it. What kind of tables
Do these
normal
people
people
play-
that play these kind of game have? I mean,
yeah, this is
do
a
we
thing
need
here.
to play this at a convention? Can't we play it
No, but in a convention you won't get big tables.
in a convention where you?
No,
I
this
don't
is
know.
not a convention game.
Okay.
This is not a convention game. No, you don't get that big tables for this. And
Yeah,
this is a
I would-
two-player game.
Yeah.
This
And
is a two-player.
especially
This
Wait.
was not thought out. This was thought out as a completely lavish, we don't care production.
no, I don't think it's a we don't care production. Not at all.
We don't care.
This
We'll
is-
just throw everything at it.
This is
It's
a bit too harsh.
You,
It's just
you need to play it a lot to remember it, because it doesn't have player rate. If you have a game that has a lot of icons, have a darn player rate.
it is helpful the fact that the rulebook is quite small, but it's not enough.
What do you mean the rulebook is small?
You don't have a lot of pages, so you can find the icons quite easily.
Well,
Not the-
I don't want to look.
But,
I don't
yeah,
want to look through the rulebook.
I totally agree with you.
Give me a player rate.
I totally agree with
and
you.
It needs to be the size of a tile. A player rate. Have a player rate the size of a
I
tile
totally agree with you.
with front and back
Yeah, I agree.
for both players.
Player aids are always good. Always.
So this is over. It's too much. Also, I think the original board, it has been streamlined in a way because you have less things, but on the other hand, it's fun to get some of these and use it at the correct moment, as I did right now in the end. It's good the fact that you can choose, at least you can choose from 3 and keep 1, or 2 from 2 and keep 1. It depends on the value of the die that you place here. I'm okay with in the end. But here, as you saw in the beginning, but yeah, as you saw, I mean, I played it correctly, so I only spawned the. But I don't know if this is another thing I'm thinking about right now. If you would have, because this is another thing, if you would have used, if you would have explored with this guy and placed this one here, I think there would have been absolutely nothing I could have done to you. I think you'd have had higher chances of winning.
Yeah, probably.
If you'd have done this. So you would have done this. It would have been way harder for me to because in order for me to spawn, so I would have spawned from here. I can move a maximum of 2. It would have been very hard for me to get there. The tile that it's either not in the game, or I just didn't see it until now. The tile that allows me to move through I think this is the one that allows me to move through a tunnel.
A hole in the
ground. I think this is the one.
Yeah, I was waiting for this one. This allows me to heal if I take some tokens.
Yeah.
But it was the next one in line.
So yeah. That would have allowed me to place maybe one in here, then go all the way on that tile, but it didn't appear. So it does still have an element of randomness. So
of course it has.
So
I feel it's a lot of randomness.
So in here,
I don't feel I can control.
Like I said, when you come over here, if you would have come over there, there most likely it would have been harder for me. But it's just the way it came out. Because here I had that. Why didn't you explore in here?
Because I had it too, and I explained it a long time ago.
Because I blocked you. I managed to.
No, because of my die value.
Yeah, but because I managed to hit you enough that you would not have enough dice to choose the right value.
Yeah, and I did not have the cards to change it.
You didn't have the cards at that moment to change it.
No, I said it. Well.
Oh yeah.
Time.
Oh yeah. So it was. I think it. In the end, it was very, very close.
Yeah.
It was really very close. A decision can.
So, are you still feeling it's unbalanced? Do you feel it's unbalanced?
I feel it's harder for me as a demon now.
Well, we played it wrong.
Wrong, yeah, completely wrong.
And by playing it wrong, I felt it was almost impossible to win.
But
as the human player.
But if you ask me, so the other game you won practically if we'd have played correctly with the way I spawned.
We don't know that for sure.
I know that for sure.
Because I spawned. For sure. I don't know that for sure because. So by doing that mistake, I drew a tile, and here it was something that allowed you to do some other things, and instead of using this one, I waited until a next turn where I used a card that declined the ability of this tile, and I kind of did a bit of a strategy.
Oh, okay.
Instead of waking up on this tile and triggering a bonus for you.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Yeah, well, here it's not. Just wake up on a tile. This is random, in a way. The way we played was way harder for me.
But it was
a bit strategic. You know what you're gonna get there. So, because I did that a lot of times. If I had a place like this with 2 openings, I could, okay, look here. Here is death. No. Here, not death. Okay. So with my 2 movement, I just went into 2 different directions.
Oh, okay.
You see? without triggering an ability here, or
Uh-huh.
that's why I say it's not 100% sure that I would have won.
I see. So you find it more balanced.
Yes, but it's still random. Very random.
There is some randomness, yeah. But it's hard.
Really, you're not seeing the randomness from the dice and from everything?
There is, I would say it's no, it's not. It's no, it's not really, because the randomness is it can be mitigated with the way you place your dice, with the way you place you use your cards, because now it's more mitigated with your cards that allow you to change value
These
of
are
dice.
great. I mean, they give me benefits, but it's nice to have. I wanted something. I wanted to get cards. I wanted something as you did. Is you always got event cards.
Yeah.
I wanted something similar, and this is something I like. I don't know if it's also in the expansion or in the base game with the expansion or something, or this is
No,
especially designed for
this
this one.
is for this one. The other one
Okay.
you get three. Usually you get three cards, which are very
Yeah,
powerful.
Those are cool also, but I like new stuff.
So it's
Yeah, those are way more powerful than these.
these ones.
Even though these also have, so Energy of Despair says this warrior gains +1 movement, +1 combat, and +1 defense if at least 3 of their lines of activations are cancelled. So for one of these, I could have just gotten one more of each.
Which is not bad.
No. I also can make my warriors frenzied, which means
You're allowed to reroll dice.
yes, something that was especially designed for you.
Yeah.
I can become resistant or elusive or whatever. These are cool. I like
Question
them.
was this shorter than the other one? Because we
spent about 20 minutes on our first turn.
yeah.
So you need to deduct that time where we were deciding if you can or you cannot spawn in that tile, in the middle tile.
Yeah. Do you like this one more than the other? I mean, for me, they feel different.
They feel very different, even though it's kind of the same
game. They feel very different.
This one feels a bit more sanitized. I don't know. It has a hospital feel. Everything is so clear, so these, and so big, and I don't know.
I feel the other one is more warm.
Has a bit more soul.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a bit too dark, a bit too...
It has... I don't like this big contrast of white and black. So...
Yeah. In your face.
So in my face. I don't need to have these whiteboards in order to know I'm the heroes.
Yeah, I don't know why they didn't go for black also.
Because you are the demon it's black, and I'm the heroes, and the heroes are white, because we are so pure and so perfect. We are not killing ugly creatures in here. And yeah, this is, everything is darker here,
and I, although these are bigger, are very big and very in your face, I prefer the older one, which are a tiny bit smaller, but they're painted.
Yeah, I like the fact that they are painted.
You can paint this one if you are into this. I'm not a painter. I don't know how to paint. I don't know how to do all of those things. So
everybody's a little bit of a painter.
No, I'm the worst one. So I do prefer the
troglodytes in the original were a bit more detailed. The minis were a bit more detailed than these. Or I don't know, they are different. Those felt more detailed. Anyway.
That's the tough troglodyte, or
no? No, this is the troglodyte. This is the tough.
And now you get, so the difference is, all you just take a card and use the same mini for all the monsters, and this one you have a monster. Each monster has its own mini. That's the cool part if you want, but it's not painted, and I think it's a bit too big.
It's way too big.
It's a bit
Everything is
too
way
big. Everything is
Everything
the game
is expanded.
yeah. The game is a tiny bit. I do like the artwork on cards. On these. I think they're less cartoony in a way.
And I like also the cover a bit better, even though both are cool.
But on the other hand, it feels a tiny bit more dark. It feels a tiny bit. I have this one since it came out, and I have never played it because of. Maybe I'll explain at some point why I haven't played a lot of some games. If someone is curious, but yeah. I could say that I like a little bit more the older one. So this one has the base game, and I think the first expansion, which is De Profundis, and I think the second expansion does not. It is not on this one. As far as I know, there was a plan for an expansion, but they had 10,000 copies of these. I don't know if they're all sold, and it was it was around €100 if I remember correctly, and I don't know how much it costs right now, but I still, in a way, I think it warrants. I think the game is fun. But we can make that a house rule to play the way you want.
Which way you want?
To spend one to see what's in there.
What?
To spend one, see what's in there, and then that could be a cool house rule.
Yeah.
The way we played it. Yeah. I think it still warrants. I think the game is still fun. It's still, but for me, it's a tiny bit frustrating because it's more frustrating coming from that one to this one because it has a lot more icons. It has a lot less artwork on cards, artwork on object on every card is less artwork, and you can see on the other stream that everything has artwork on it. Yeah, you have these which have more artwork, which can be cool, but it's too big. I find it way too big.
Yeah, it's expanded rice.
And also on the other one I have all the expansions for it, so I think it has tiny bit more content. This one has more minis, far more minis.
You're a minis fan.
So if you're a minis fan, yeah, I have it here though.
Are you a minis fan?
For these, yes. So let's look shortly because I can. So this is let's look. And the troglodyte. I don't know, they're just. So this is the big monster. This is the one that comes in the. Let's go a tiny bit closer.
Oh.
Yeah. So this is the old game. This is the newer game. So this is way bigger. I think if you paint it, it would be cooler. But I don't know how to paint. So troglodytes. These are the older troglodytes. These are the newer troglodytes. And these are the hellhounds. the old and new Hellhound. So this is what you get instead of place it so size-wise. Place it size-wise so you can see the difference. That's all you get. A spot for
I
a
think
die.
4 of these will make.
And then you need to place a card. Yeah. Then you need to place a card for but I think it's better
Way better.
the smaller one.
Way better.
And one thing which I like is the fact that practically every card gets artwork. So you get artwork for all the cards, and Suicide Attack, for example. So this is the Suicide Attack, the card that I get, or I get. Let's find the Suicide Attack if you want to.
No.
This is the Suicide Attack I get in the newer game.
Any card, it will be the same.
So it's, I mean, I like more the artwork on these, but this is pretty. It would be simple to do an add-on. I mean, they had 10,000 copies. I think they sold 10,000 copies. Yeah. So I do like these far more. With all the all of it have its own artwork. Crisis of Faith. It's a Crisis of Faith right now. It just adds to the heart of the game. It adds to the whole experience. It just makes it better overall, in my humble opinion. And one. Have some things here that needs to stay. Don't run away. Okay, some troglodytes, which needs to sit back. I'll place it later. So, yeah, I find it a tiny bit more. I don't know, just adds a tiny. Not having these grid, it gives it more life than painted, but you could paint it if you're good at it. I'm not good at it again. I prefer it the way it comes. Even if the paint might not be the greatest one, I still prefer the painted one instead of this one. And again, that's why the older one has all the expansions built into it. Not built. This one, sorry, this one, the newer one has the first expansion. This one, I have the. And why the last expansion, which is Furor Sanguinis, I think, is cool because it adds. Oh yeah, the last expansion adds also cooperation.
And you are.
I think you play against something. I think you could also co-op, but yeah, you get a whole new board. You get new stuff.
Anyway, you also did a comparison. What's next on the list?
Nothing. I just wanted to speak a bit to not end it abruptly.
No, don't close it because you have to place these.
Yeah, I'll place it in a second.
Alrighty.
After I finish it, we finish the stream.
Good.
So, I don't know if anyone will watch this. Yeah. So, this is 1643. It's just, I don't know, going for this black, and it feels like they skimped on a lot of artwork. They didn't. I don't feel it makes it better with less artwork. It might be a tiny bit more clean. I'm not against icons if you give me a player aid, but it's just why couldn't they made this 2/3 the size of this? This one 2/3, this one 2/3. it would have been more than enough. I don't need this huge artwork symbol in here. I don't need, it could have been made smaller. I think even because, for example, you need 3 and 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. These could have been 1/3 smaller, I think. 1/4 maybe not 1/3. Because as you can see here, it's just too big, man. Too big. So, what do you say at the end?
What can I say? I prefer the other one.
You-
It's nice. I mean, it has good points. It has good points. But it has things that can be better.
Well, are you willing to forego the fact that I think this one is better balanced because the players played all the scenarios better and
This one is balanced. Way better balanced, I think. I don't know. My experience now is with both of them is I can't separate them. I cannot get over the fact that we played it mistakenly.
we played it with small mistakes.
Yes, small mistakes that affected me and only me, and made my experience, not the greatest.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, I think we talked about
A little bit about it. Yeah.
everything that needed.
I didn't do a full review as I usually do.
We did a comparison.
No, I did a comparison of it. So yeah.
If you can still find the old one.
Yeah, and I've heard I've heard, I think I've heard this before. A lot of people skipped over this one. They kept the original one and skipped over this one. I went then because I liked it so much, and I said, "Whoa, more minis! Whoa, more stuff." Today, I don't think I would do it. But on the other hand, they're different enough. They feel different.
They feel different. Yeah, they do.
The artwork is so different. The minis are different. The game itself, what you can do in the first one, for myself, for D, you do it. This one feels almost like a 1.5 to it, to 2.0. It feels like Claustrophobia 1.5, almost 2.0.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So yeah, it is what it is. And there's one thing. I think the other one was easier, all in all, to get into than this one. This, although it isn't, it feels.
The fact that you don't have a player aid is consuming. The fact that we had to relearn the symbols and always be with the book, with the rule book in our hands.
It's practically like we learned the new game.
Yeah, what does this mean? And this was the experience for us who already played the other one. But if a new player takes it, they always have to be with the books in their hands. It's the same thing.
And the game is pretty simple.
The game is really simple.
Move, roll some dice.
Really simple.
Place dice. This is at its heart, it's a dice placement game. You place dice that will allow you to do actions.
Yes, I agree.
So it's important how you place those dice, and it has this Euro mechanism part built into it. And then you have the fighting ones, the rolling of dice, which is also pretty. That because you said that it is random. It's not really random because you can assign defense values. You can assign, and then what do I go for? Do I go for the one that? Yeah, I usually go. Yeah, now I won't go for that one because it has a higher defense, but I want to stay there pretty close to you. Okay, I'll try to once and then stay pretty close to you because later on you might have a lower defense. So it does have these levers to pull. It's not random. Yeah.
Not 100% random.
No, it does still have a level of randomness that it should have in order for you to fully, because this is not a game that you could make completely deterministic.
No,
It's kind
not
of
the
hard.
case.
Okay, this was it. You said something in the end? In the end, did you have fun with it?
Ish.
Ish.
Funish. Funish.
I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. I really like this game. For me, it's a lot of fun, and it has tension. It has, but the practically relearning it, and this is what was very frustrating for me on this version. Practically relearning it, it was very frustrating. I already know how to play this game. Why make it practically? Like I said, it's like practically I'm learning it all over again.
Yeah, like I'd like to scratch this year.
Yeah, something like that. But
I have another hand.
But I'm willing to play some more scenarios to have a bit more fun.
Let's see the response from the audience.
Okay.
Make somebody comment.
Okay. So let's close it, right? I want to thank anyone who came and watched live. I'll thank anyone who come and watch after the fact. I'll thank my patrons for supporting us. If you like what you see, please like, comment, subscribe. Don't do that. Like, comment, subscribe, smash that notification bell. Yeah, help us on Patreon if you can. It's good for us. Help us pay for the lights and all. It will become more expensive to do this. And what else? Again, thank my patrons. If you have certain games which you would like to see played, please let them write in comments. Till next time. What it says there. Play a lot, play loads, as you Brits say, have fun, and bye-bye, fine folks, wherever in the world you are.
Smash the subscribe button.